Yeah, the shock, and it actually
Shock.
it actually unsieges siege tanks as well.
Wow, that is really powerful.
It might be
God.
too powerful actually. No, we're looking at it and seeing like, oh, this is really good, and it has a 5-second nuke as well, which is really good. Anyhow, top right corner, spawning as the pink Terran, it is Scaphism.
And in the bottom left-hand corner of our screen, we have the green Zerg, also known as Flippy, but here he is Byleth.
Wait, Byleth, as he would call himself, being French, or something like that.
Byleth.
Byleth.
Monsieur. Oh. Oh man, I'm not even gonna do it. I was gonna slip into my attempted French accent. I feel semi-confident about my English accent, but my French accent's really bad. Really, I need to practice it before I can unleash it.
If you remove all the gusto from the word, I feel it becomes French. You know, you have.
Oh, that's so insulting. That's so mean to anyone.
No, but hear me out though. Hear me out. Like you have like Byleth, and then you have like Byleth, and it's like the whole force just disappears.
It's finesse, man. It's a finesse line.
It is finesse. I'm not necessarily
smooth,
BMing
you know?
it. It's just a way to remove it. The only thing I know how to do in French is laughing, and I'm not that good at it. It's like ha 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 ha. You know, I know how to laugh in French. Pretty good at that.
Good to know. I've always wondered if that was just if that was an actual way that people in France laugh, or is that just like
it is
like something popularized by American television. I always have to, you know, at 100% of the time, I have to be wondering, is this what really happens in another country, or is this just American television? You know,
that's true.
We do that to things.
It's kind of funny to see, like, once in a while you have like some American TV show or a movie that portrays Scandinavians in one way or another, and it's kind of fun to see, like, are they going to do this somewhat realistically now, or are they just going to feed on the stereotypes, right? And that, yeah. So we're going to have Scaphism with a very early gas, and then very early tech lab. I think he's going to go for a Reaver. No, he can't go for Reaver opening, but he can go for a Repair opening, which is very interesting. And we're also going to we might see mech. This is a map for mech. Yeah, no, it's gonna be a Reaper opening. It can still be mech though, but it's most probably bio.
He's using the Reaper upgrade, so he might be building a few Reapers, it seems.
Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
Oh yeah.
This is a good map for Reapers though. You have the nice back entrance to the main base there. And, and the natural's quite vulnerable to several places where you can hop in as well.
So. Yeah, that's one of the things that I've disliked about StarCraft 2 is like the Reaper got really strong and Blink got really strong, so like all the maps sort of like got designed around it, so there's like a lot less things that I can do with my Reaper, and it makes me sad. I really enjoy Reaper Micro.
Well, it has to be like everything in moderation, kind of like you don't want to have like blink all ends all over the place, but you want to have the possibility for at least a little bit. You know, there's very few maps, there's no maps in the Starbow ladder pool anymore that has like complete open main bases all the way around for anything to just jump in, but we do leave a couple of spots open that you have to, so you can do a little bit of space control. Nice enrage there from the Queen, and right now, oh, this is new for this patch, there's no heal for the Reapers anymore.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That changes everything, wow.
It does. They get beefier with this upgrade, and they get these mines, and the upgrade doesn't require engineering bay like it used to, or maybe it was factory. I'm trying to remember. I don't play Terran that much, so I forget. But, so once this upgrade completes, they're going to be a little bit more beefy, but they really got to be careful about not taking damage now. Now, what I would love to see someone do is make like one medic, and just put it down on the bottom of a cliff, and just use that for healing. I think that would be actually really cool. But it's gonna, of course. Okay, there goes the mines. Come on.
He was not paying attention.
He wasn't paying
attention. Big hits there.
He does. They take three seconds before they detonate. They're what called benign.
What's going on? Oh, we can't get off there?
No, the mineral fields I think are in the way or something.
Oh wow, that's unfortunate.
He's not too happy about that.
Not too happy about that at all. Gonna be a big counterattack over here. He invested into that Reaper upgrade and a bunch of Reapers, and now it's all for naught.
Indeed. You can still use the bombs later, perhaps. They're still interesting, but they're not as late game oriented. That's a lot of Zerglings, man.
Absolutely a lot of Zerglings. Gonna be difficult to deal with. That bunker is not in range. This is gonna get denied.
He's gonna get it lifted though. Nice.
Yep. Gonna go for the bunker surround. I'm not sure if he can pull it off. Zerglings are much better in Starbow than they are in StarCraft 2, and almost managed to pull it off. But all in all, pretty unsuccessful counterattack from Byleth.
Yeah, I think it kind of evened out things a little bit. He did lose those poor Reapers. I can't talk, but then he lost all. Then Byleth also his Zerglings, so it's gonna even out a little bit. The third base in the third macro hatch from Byleth, very signature. Byleth has been doing this every single game. He likes to stay on 2 base versus Terran for a long time, it seems. He doesn't like to take that fast third versus Terran.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is much more risky to do that versus Terran than it is to do it versus Protoss, who is force fast expanding actually. And he has a very weird rally for. Oh, it's Overlords. Wow, he's doing a good job separately rallying Overlords to safe locations. That's actually really good. And he's also learning from last game to get the spine crawlers up in time.
Yeah, it looks like, I mean, we're gonna have a similar push out with one, you know, fire bat, couple of medics, and a group of Marines. Even gonna unload the bunker and move it out. Now, the real question about balance in StarCraft is the bunker. You know, how does the salvage work? You know, because that's really what makes the difference.
That's true. That's if there's anything Blizzard has told us, it's bunker build time and salvage is very important for the balance of this game. Now, the bunker salvage works. It does 75% back. It's the same as StarCraft 2 actually.
Oh, very nice. I see you went with the correct approach there. You know, because otherwise you can build up a bunker bank, and then you can just you can refund 100%. You know.
Ah, that's true.
Like then you can.
Or if you do have like 120%,
you
should have like a ton of SEs, just keep making bunkers and selling them all the time.
Yeah, bunkers really should have a, you know, they should appreciate in value, I think.
Yeah, like an interest rate.
Look at this spine crawler wall. Really nice.
So intimidating.
Yeah, is he even going to engage us? He might just walk away. He's going to check the for a third over here. He's not going to find one.
No, it's Byleth.
He's going to be throwing down his missile turrets.
And he's going to scan and see Spire. At the same time, we have a lurker den, though. Ooh. This is interesting because he's not making a single Mutalisk while he's upgrading Carapace for them. Okay, there we go, 8 Mutalisks. He was just derping for a little bit.
Okay, I don't know. I was like, well, the Hydralisk Den didn't get scouted. This could be a really cool mind game.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. You can just go straight for lurkers there and try to break down the Great Wall of supply depots, but no. Some say that this wall of supply depots can be seen even if you zoom all the way out. Let's see. Yes, it's true.
It's true. Just like the Great Wall of China can be totally seen from space.
That's what I was referring to, but I don't think that's true. I don't know.
No, it's not true.
No,
it's a myth.
I think the fact that it can be seen from the moon is false, but the fact that you can see it from somewhere in space, I think is true, but not too far out.
No, I'm quite
like
sure.
If I stand on the Great Wall of China and I jump into space as high as I can still see it.
Well, I mean, outside the atmosphere of the Earth, I think is like the.
Okay.
Sorry,
I just have to do these things. I'm sorry.
No. I think it's an interesting and important tangent. We have an attack going across onto the left side. Oh, that sounded like passive aggressive.
What has
Definitely
this
wasn't. I was being legit, just so you know, just to be clear. I like said that. I was like, wow, that sounds so passive aggressive. I promise it's not.
It's a very passive aggressive attack from
Scaphism. Yeah, man. And we have some passive aggressive Marines up in the front.
It's like my mother-in-law, man. It's like a passive aggressive. I never know where I am.
Oh my god.
Okay, anyway, so there we go. Gonna have a big attack coming in here now. Luckily for me, my mother-in-law does not watch much Starbow. But he's gonna break the spine crawlers, but I don't think he can break the lurkers. So this was some really early lurkers, and there's more to come. Wow, that's a lot of lurkers. But there's a relatively small group of unupgraded Mutalisks, but stay tuned, it will be upgraded soon.
Stay tuned.
Get in the bunker, get some extra range. No, not gonna happen.
Good setup. He's gonna be flying around with these 9 mutas.
Now what's interesting is that this game, Byleth is in a better position now than he was in any of the games versus Dirty Bag, actually.
Yeah, I have to agree. They're on pretty equal footing right now, and they seem to be. But the same thing, though. Look at this. He's going for a double evolution chamber and another macro hatch.
Wow.
He tried to go for a third, but the third got denied. He's really digging in his heels on this 2-base play.
He can really take a third so easily with so many lurkers, though. Like, this is not a force that can deal with. Like, man, I don't know why he's not expanding. He's trying to micro out these Mutalisks, though. And he hasn't lost a single one yet, which is really good and important. The Mutalisks do have a regeneration in Starbow, but it's not as fast as it is in StarCraft 2, Heart of the Swarm.
Is it faster than the other Zerg units' regeneration, though?
I think so.
Hmm.
Let's have a look.
They seem to be regenerating relatively quickly.
Yeah,
But not
it's
quite
it's
so.
fairly slow. I think it's about as fast as a Zerg unit on creep, or maybe not as fast. Zerg units on creep in Starbow regenerate actually quite quickly. That's one of the benefits of creep in Starbow.
Nice.
And that actually can make a difference in like Zealot versus Zerglings.
A couple of shots get off, not too many. The Mule is coming in to help out here. Nice bit of surround. A lot of bio reinforcement. He's really going to get these lurkers down. He might be going a little bit too far with them. Seems like he gets a couple of shots off. And here he is in position, not in range of the bunker, nor the bunker in range of him, but he's set up this position. He's got a good rally point. He's taking a third behind it, and this is going to be, ooh, Viper Nest coming up. Just finishing around now.
Probably just for hype tech. I don't think he's going to actually make Vipers. Franskar likes to make those Vipers, and those two lurkers were just very poorly positioned in my opinion. That was very unnecessary. And Byleth actually just going to move back before he might get broken. Which is the...
Yep, and we do have a siege tank coming out here. Dropship as well. Going to up his production, his upgrades, and all that kind of stuff. Fusion core. Now, something's different with the Fusion core, right? In this game?
No, the only thing you need it for upgrades, for the armory upgrades. But that's the same. But no, yeah, and you need it for science vessels, of course. That's why he's building it. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, cool. So, science vessels work pretty well with the irradiate against lurkers. And oh, we have a big move coming in.
I don't like
all
this.
the lurkers in first, so they're taking a lot of free hits. But looks like he's at least going to take out one bunker. The second bunker looking like I don't think it's in range of that lurker. I think he's going to be okay. He just moved his position up a little bit. He's doing pretty good. He's got control of the map. Another bunker coming down, but it's going to get denied. Not even.
In the meantime, a group of Mutalists and Scourges are going to look for that dropship, and they're just out of range, not going to find it. So the dropship is going to unload its cargo, or at least most of it. And that's... Oh, actually, I think it was everything, but that's going to be picked off so fast.
Yeah, not a lot of damage done. Good defense there. Byleth is going to be backing up with his force, not going to engage in any more trench warfare. Oh my god, the medics. Nice changeling.
They can heal the changeling.
There's like more medics than anything else. There's 18 medics and 18 Marines. Every Marine has a personal medic to follow it around and make sure it's good.
I wanna work where Scaphism is. You know, that health insurance is really good.
I know, right? You know, it's just, I mean, it's almost unreasonable benefits at that point. I mean, the company's got to be taking a hit for that.
Well, if you look at the job instruction, though, you know, try to fight versus these Zerg creatures. I guess you kind of want to demand a little bit of health insurance.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a dangerous field, so you should get like some kind of workman's comp kind of a deal. You know.
Definitely.
Sure. Sure. I mean, those things have sharp claws. You can definitely get injured on the job. You know?
Yes. Those Zerglings are not like little dogs at all. Although they might have the same size. Tasteless has that theory, at least. Let's have a look at it.
That Zerglings and dogs are about the same size?
Yeah, yeah. It's cute and cuddly, though. It is actually kind of cute and cuddly. I would like a little Zergling pet.
I've got a Zergling pet.
Seriously? That's
I
interesting.
got a Zergling pet in my room.
Oh, one of those that converge into banelings?
No.
No, a real one.
No, it's a real Zergling.
Okay, cool.
Alright, if I get a Zergling pet, you know. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it. You know, it's a really rewarding experience. You know, having
I bet. Does it like show you a lot of love like a dog would? Like you would like to get
absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, it's just they're hard to pet because the scales. You know,
It's like petting a. It's probably like petting a snake.
You can't like really pet. You just kind of like pat on the head. Good job. You know, Zergy. It's an unoriginal name, but that's what we decided.
Yeah, it's an incredibly unoriginal name. I would have liked to call it Eric.
Eric.
Eric the Zergling.
Personally, I've never been a fan of like pet names that are, you know, common human names. I've never been personally a fan of that. And here we go. We've got the dark clouds of darkness coming over, and that is going to protect them from. Oh my God! All the tanks completely getting wiped out.
He gained a lot of ground, but he didn't break him completely. But Byleth is looking pretty good right now. I'm gonna try and move forward even more. You just needed to consume some more Zerglings. You gotta keep your Zergling away from
all the mutas just die, and that's a part of having 1,000,001 medics.
That's true. Oh, he's gonna save the siege tank? No. A glimmer of hope in Siphi's eyes was crushed in the moment. Fleeting moment with the spikes from the lurkers killed the siege tank. Okay, I got less poetic at the end there, but it was getting
The
somewhere.
Dark Swarm animation is so awesome. I remember the first Dark Swarm animation. I was like, I don't know. And then this one came out. I'm like, oh yeah, that's the Dark Swarm I'm talking about.
Shoutouts to I don't know how to pronounce his name. XIA Chia, something like that, for doing that. He did a good job. Oh, I love it.
Oh, nice play.
Oh,
But he throws down the Dark Swarm right away.
One Dark Storm's like, nope, a counter. But he's gonna need some fire bats to counter this, and just generally some siege tanks. Although siege tanks don't really do any damage in Dark Storm, they prevent, like, they force out a lot more Dark Storm usually.
I'm trying to figure out where these two are going.
But more or less, he needs science vessels to start to irradiate these defilers.
He's managed to get his third up though. He's got a decent economy over there. He's going against a 5-base 1003 macro hatch Zerg. Like 2 more macro hatches coming in. This is 4 macro hatches. That's so much larva. It's absolutely
that's
insane.
so many scourges. Careful. He's one stim and you hear like a million of medics healing. Like, oh, he's sending in the science vessel with Matrix. That's too many scourges, I think, though. Yeah, but he had to use more scourges than he would normally. Now, this is an interesting push from Byleth, but I don't think he's going to have enough Dark Storm to actually push all the way. But he's going to advance his position even further. It's kind of like a World War I trench.
Yeah, we got trench warfare going on here for sure.
Oh, wow, that irradiated Defiler, taking out so many scourges with splash damage. That's really good for
I was wondering what
Scaphism.
happened there. I was like, oh my god, what? Everything just died? How did that? And then the irradiate does
Splash
splash
needs to
damage
activate
to
the
everything.
planetary fortress to have it deal damage, and he's not doing. Okay, there we go. But it was a little bit of a late activation. We have Eberlings or Cracklings or whatever, and they kill things so fast. Look at that, it's crazy. In the meantime,
That's awesome. In the meantime, he's holding his ground with these lurkers over here and the Dark Swarm combo. So really nice play. And Scaphism is up against the wall here. He's running out of minerals in his natural and his main. He is not in a good position economically, especially with the production power of Byleth.
He needs to
He's going to
push
have to
now.
control really, really well if he wants to come out of this alive.
He needs to push now. There's no Dark Storm. Oh, okay, now there's Dark Storm. Nope, timing is gone. He's gonna try now, but that was too late. And he needs to scan though.
He's
Bring something.
He's in trouble here. He's trying to figure out a way out of this. He's building another command center. Maybe he could float over to the pocket third over
I
here.
love the positioning. Oh, Plague!
Oh my god, Plague! Wow, nothing there to finish it off, but that is a really scary moment. He needs to stop moving those medics around so they can heal each other.
That was. Oh, here comes the Dark Sword. Here comes the units. And can Scaphism.
Oh wow, big dark swarms all over the place, stopping the Marines from doing what they do. Just completely overrunning this whole setup, and the issue is, once this army is gone, it's going to be difficult for Scaphism to reproduce. He only got 600 minerals. Ultralisks in there as well, and Dark Swarm's going down. He's moving into the main, the natural, and he's also killing off the rest of this army.
Yeah,
Or-
GG, there's no way he can get out of this.
I don't know. Yeah, it's just the economy. I mean, normally after a battle like that, maybe you're able to reproduce and work some magic, but the economy for Scaphism is pretty much non-existent.
These two, no, I was gonna say the Marines and medics up on the cliff could have maybe made it, but they didn't either. And it's all that's left now for Byleth is to push up. And Scaphism without the GG actually, not too happy about that game, I guess.